This is Ian from EasyGenie. Today I'm going to be explaining DeadFred, a genealogy photo archive. If this video helps, please take a moment to like it and follow me. Let's get started. So this is a very interesting old school genealogy website. It's basically a database of old photos. You can see that the design seems like it's about maybe 15 years out of date, but it's actually quite powerful. You can see up here it says there's 23,000 surnames, 150,000 records, and other types of information that basically explains how popular it is. And the idea is you can search photos. So for instance, if I'm looking for somebody with my last name, I could search for it, and I know that they're from New York State, so I'll put that in there and then hit submit and see if any photos come up. So no photos came up for that, but if I search for another name like McDonald, I can see that there's many results for that particular name. And in fact, I might want to look into some of them because I recognize some of the first names as well, although because it's a relatively common name, it might be a stretch. This is a free service to use. It's run by volunteers. You can see that they're making money with some advertising here, but it's pretty bare bones in terms of the services that are offered. So basically, you can search photos like I just showed you. You can post photos, so you can upload them. If you upload a photo and you don't know the name of somebody, it'll basically go into their mystery pile. So mystery pile means they don't know who it is. They may only have very limited information about it, but you can take a look at it, and maybe if it matches something like the state or the town, you could find a match and maybe narrow down your own particular searches. So this is a pretty interesting service. One of the most I think effective and unique tools that they have actually is photographers. So the metadata that they've captured about each photo, in addition to the last and first name and where they're from, if they know that, is the name of the studio that took the photo. Because a long time ago, many photographs were professionally taken in a studio, and even if you don't have the last name or the first name, you might know what the name of the studio was. So you can kind of search on the studio. So like Abercrombie. And you can see the photos that they have there. And this, even if it's not related to your own family, the fact of when it was apparently taken, that might narrow things down for you. For instance, so let's say that you have a photo from the Abercrombie studio in Orlando, Florida, and you're not even sure when it was taken, something like this, 1890s boy with big ribbon, that might help you narrow down where this photo came from or some other detail about it for your own research. So check out DeadFred at deadfred.com. I think it's a pretty interesting website, and it's really another tool in your toolbox for identifying people who maybe you're not quite sure of them, or maybe submitting an unknown photo to the database and seeing if anybody else can come up with some connection. This is Ian Lamont from EasyGenie. For more information about EasyGenie charts and forms, go to easygenie.org, and also check out our blog. I have lots of posts about this particular challenge, that is identifying unidentified genealogy people who may be in your own photo collection, and DeadFred, I think, is a particularly effective way of kind of narrowing down the option for one of your ancestors. Thank you so much for watching.